Good morning, people. I am so glad to be back with you again. It was a nice weekend, and here we are talking about life, past, present, and future. And today I just want to say a little bit about what I was talking about last time about the vision, mission, goals, and objectives. If I were you, if I were still a superintendent, I would be have my team on uh, together right now, and we would be working on the changes that we're going to have to make in the what the people are now calling the new normal, and what we'll have to do when we do get back to work. But today I want to talk about something that is bothering me. We're in a pandemic right now, and I call it a plague, and it reminds me of the plagues of Egypt. And we have this massive the coronavirus plague that I am worried about, and we're all worried about, and I'm staying home, and I hope you are too. Except I see so many of you out in the street protesting. Well, that's another plague that you're bringing on yourself. I agree with both Reverend Al Sharpton, who said, go and register to vote and then vote. And that's your protest there. Also, I agree with the mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. Go home. Go home. Because what you're doing in the street is being confused or conflated or made to look bad by people who are not on your side. These are people who are causing you to be seen as destructive, and you're not doing the destruction. So if you go home, clean your streets up, stop burning and letting people burn up things, and go and vote, you're better off. Now, the other point I want to make this morning is that we're in this whole thing together. And I wanted to tell a little parable. It's a story that is in my book, My Ancestral Voices, and I try to teach in everything I do. I try to enlighten people as to what they need to do, and from my having learned over the years what to do. Well, let me tell you this little story and see how it makes you feel. My grandmother, Annie Bailey, and her cousin crossed the Black Warrior River by skiff. Now, skiff is a little boat that can hold about two people. And they were going from their home to visit their relatives on the other side of this very swift, big river. They boarded the skiff to go home on the southern side. As they paddled across the river, the skiff sprung a leak. Grandma began to bail with a bucket that was left in the skiff for this purpose. The Her cousin began to stroke the paddles faster, trying to reach the other side before they drowned. And Grandma, in her fear, started shouting, "Stroke, sister, stroke." And her cousin started shouting, "Bail, sister, bail." And they continued to repeat, "Stroke, sister, stroke. Bail, sister, bail," until they almost reached the other side, and the skiff went down. The two of them waded ashore in safety. Now, What I'm saying to you is, we're in this boat together, and don't think if the boat starts sinking in the middle of the river that just because you're of a certain race, you're not going to drown and you're going to be standing up out there in the middle of the river. You're drowning too, along with the rest of us. But if you bail, Sister Bail, we all will get to the other side, at least close enough to wade ashore. God bless you.